All right. Hi, I'm Dr. Anu Singh. I'm the medical director for the Department of Emergency Medicine here at Hartford Hospital. And these have been a couple of very unusual days for us for sure. So given the smoke, thankfully so far we haven't seen an increase, or a significant increase I should say, in the respiratory complaint patients that we have been seeing in the ED, which is great. Having said that, this air quality is not good for anyone. This is especially true for kids, children younger than 5 years, or the population over 65 years of age. It is particularly concerning for people with chronic lung disease like asthma, COPD, CHF, or even people with chronic heart conditions. So such people and everybody in general should avoid being outdoors as much as possible. If you have to go outside, then try to have a mask, a simple mask, an air scarf, an N95, whatever you might have handy. Another tip is to always carry your rescue inhaler if you are on one. So if you are a COPD or an asthma patient, please carry your inhaler with you at all the times. This condition is concerning. These smoke particles can cause severe inflammation. The degree of symptoms really depends on the individual person and their underlying conditions, but it can range from mild sneezing, watery eyes, cough, to major and significant respiratory issues and respiratory distress. So as far as possible, please stay inside and stay safe. Thank you. I'll give over to Becky.
Hi guys, my name is Becky Gleason. I am an educator and the simulation manager here at the Center for Education, Simulation and Innovation here at Hartford HealthCare. I'm also a respiratory therapist and happen to be a patient that has asthma as well. So I know myself from personal experience that the smoke has been definitely a tremendous irritant to my airways, and so that I have been taking my inhaler definitely more often. The smoke can trigger, just like Dr. Singh said, an inflammatory response to your airways, so definitely be careful, avoid being outside if you can, and keep that rescue inhaler with you at all times.
So now we can do the registration with the manager.
Okay.
And if you want to fill out the statement, the next
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Is it okay if we do questions?
Yeah.
Could you just talk a little bit more, Dr. Singh, about masking and, whether people should be wearing masks, how long, if they're outside more, should they be wearing a mask? If you could just,
Sure, absolutely. So our recommendation, our first choice is of course not going outdoors and exposing yourself at all if possible. But if you have to, then the preferred mask remains N95 since it gives you the best protection. However, if you do not have access to that, a simple mask or even your scarf around your nose can protect you a lot.
And just real quick, I know you did mention this, but I did not catch it. This impacts directly children and elderly. Can you tell the age range this impacts?
So there is no age cutoff, but the younger a child is or the older a person is, their lungs are less immune, so as to speak, so they are more susceptible. So both the extremes of ages can be more susceptible and can have more severe inflammation.
And then I know you mentioned there hasn't been a significant uptick in the patients you're seeing, but can you just talk a little bit more about what you're racing to see, if more people end up having issues, how the hospital's preparing?
Right. So far, thankfully, we have not seen any significant increase. There has been a slight increase yesterday, but that could be just a one-off, so not significant enough to actually contribute it to this trend, this thing which is going on. However, having said that, that might also be because people have been very proactive and cautious. I know that schools have stopped doing any outside activities and all the games and stuff have been cancelled. The people with asthma and COPD are staying indoors, which has helped out a lot for us. At our end, we are educating our patients as well as our staff to be aware, to be kind of mindful of what is going on. So anybody with COPD or asthma, if they are coming in with increased symptoms, we are giving them special pointed education about the air quality and how to stay indoors, and the masking habits, and carrying their rescuer with them, the rescue inhaler.
Is there specific masks that you're told that N95s are better
So not any particular mask as such. N95 definitely gives more protection, but otherwise if you have a simple mask, that works. A simple scarf can work. Anything to close or anything to kind of cover your nose will be helpful.
And this is just on my end. Is this impact particularly pregnant women?
Pregnant women should always also be more careful. It's the same kind of like, as I say, younger kids and older population. Pregnant population is also definitely at higher risk for any kind of inflammation, and they should be more cautious as well.
Say and spell your name and your title.
It's a long one.
Oh, that's okay. That's why. Just step up and
Okay,
say it.
sure.
So that I can yeah.
All right. So my first name is Anumeha. That's
Not behind the mic, you can actually.
Yeah.
all right. Actually,
And just say and spell.
so it's Dr. Anumeha Singh. It's Anumeha, and the last name is Singh. Yeah.
What's this other, how do we want to do this other thing? You want to bring that over, or
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
what's going to happen? We're going to speak to it, or you just want to roll on? Well, it's too much. The problem is the sound from the speakers and the, I'm going to speak twice. Also, I'm up on
I can speak to the lung sounds if you want to speak to the treatment. Sure. So the bronchospasm. We don't have to be like
How's that looking?
Well, so I'm going to speak about the sounds, because technically how to do this. You can see this and get this out of your shot here.
a little bit, yeah. Yeah. I wanted it so that you could be able to hear it, yeah. Can I have Dr. Singh hear it first?
Because is somebody going to speak about the wheezing and the sound at the same time? That's what the problem.
Just
Someone want to
bring it
talk
around.
about it first and then
Sure,
record it might
sure,
be
we
the
can do
easiest
that.
way to do it.
You just bring it around.
But if they're talking about it at the same time is...
I'm saying, it's kind of like commentary.
Maybe difficult to hear
Yeah,
if
but-
you talk about it at the same time, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's kind of difficult. One might just say it. And the mic's over here.
Okay.
So I'm saying, do you want to bring it over here?
That's what I'm asking them is, can we do it, explain it first and we record it? That way we can both.
Making sure we didn't break anything out.
I know.
There's on the crying a little bit. I don't know if I can leave on that.
Oh, for the eyes? Okay.
Yeah, I will.
You got a different channel though, right?
Yeah, I'm just putting on channel 2.
Yeah, I got mine in the car downstairs. The speaker's over here though, right? It's for the speaker, Kevin.
Yeah.
It's coming out of the speaker.
commentary. Whole sports analogy, right? What, are you going tight or wide?
What? Oh.
You probably want to be
for
wider.
me, yeah. How closer to him?
Good? Good? Sure, sure. Sure.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So when a patient that has reactive airway disease such as asthma or COPD, when their lungs are exposed to smoke such as what we've had in this environment, that inflammatory response that's in their airways can cause them to wheeze. And wheezing is the constriction of those alveoli in your lungs and causing them to be short of breath as well. So this is what a wheeze would sound like many times in an asthmatic or a person with COPD. So keeping your rescue inhaler on you, a rescue inhaler many times is that bronchodilator, and it will provide dilation to those alveoli in your lungs that have been bronchoconstricted. Dr. Singh?
So as Becky said, air quality like this can give rise to irritation and bronchospasm. This is especially true for patients with COPD or asthma. When such a patient is brought into the ED, it depends upon the severity of the symptoms, of course, but the mainstay line of treatment is nebulizers. So we use nebulizers to help open up, back up those alveoli which are going into spasms. And then we reassess the patient to see if any other supplemental thing like a steroid is also warranted or not. Steroids are basically anti-inflammatory, so they help helps the lung and other organs recover from all the inflammatory damage that happens due to such air quality.
We haven't had air this bad in over 20 years. Are you surprised you haven't seen as many people as you thought? Or?
I mean, I'm very happily surprised for sure, and I think this has been basically because people have been proactive and they have made right choices by staying inside and not exposing themselves.
And I think one of the other symptoms that we've seen besides the irritant to the lungs is irritants to the eyes as well.
Right, like watery eyes and even your nasal mucosa, sneezing from that, dry cough are all symptoms of such exposures as well.